Hello, dear seniors. Have you ever caught yourself holding onto the edge of a table, just in case? Or slowed your pace, not because you're tired, but because the ground feels a little less trustworthy than it used to? You're not alone. Growing. Older is not a defeat. It's a quiet kind of wisdom. But that wisdom is best enjoyed when your body feels strong enough to match the fire still alive in your heart. And let's be honest, no one dreams of trading adventures for walking. AIDS. That's why today, we're not talking about marathons or gym memberships. We're talking about smart, gentle, powerful moves. Movements designed for real bodies with real stories, like yours. These 7 smart exercises aren't about looking younger. They're about living better, staying steady on your feet, walking into each day without fear of falling. And yes, maybe even skipping the cane altogether. So, take a breath, sit comfortably, and let's explore the movements that can help you stand taller, feel stronger, and walk with quiet confidence again. Journey to graceful strength starts here. Number 1, the mighty chair stand. From sofa to strength now, let's begin with something beautifully simple. No fancy equipment. No yoga mat that smells suspiciously like mothballs. Just you and a sturdy chair. It's called the chair stand. Sounds polite, doesn't it? But make no mistake, this quiet little exercise is a lion in sheep's clothing. Here's the idea. Sit down. Stand up. Repeat. Yes, really. That's the whole magic. But let's pause for a second. Because I know what you're thinking. Darling, I've been standing up from chairs since the Queen was a teenager. How's this supposed to help me stay strong? But here's the twist. As we age, the simple act of rising from a chair becomes a sneak peek into the strength of our legs, hips, and balance. If standing up starts to feel like lifting a baby elephant with your thighs, it's a sign, not a weakness, but of the quiet erosion of strength that time gently brings. And the best part, this movement mimics real life. Getting up from bed, standing from the dinner table, answering the door when the grandkids come knocking with too much sugar and too many stories. All these moments rely on this very skill. Now, let's talk. Steps. Find a sturdy chair. No wheels, no wobbles. Leave that for dancing. Sit upright. Feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest. Or keep them forward for balance. Press through your heels and slowly stand up. Lower yourself gently. Back down. Try 10 repetitions. Or 5, or even 2 to start. No rush. Rome wasn't rebuilt in a day, especially not with creaky knees. And while you're at it, smile. Yes, really. A smiling chair stand counts double, for strength and for spirit. Some people go to gyms to deadlift iron bars, but you're lifting life. Every rise from that chair is a tiny victory, a refusal to let gravity win. It says, I'm still here, and I'm not done yet. So next time someone says, come sit down, you can say, only if I feel like standing right back up. Because you, dear friend, have just met your new daily ritual, the mighty, humble, world-changing chair stand. Number 2, the wall push-up. Gentle power at your fingertips now. Let's take a small step toward the wall. Yes, that wall. The one you usually lean on when you're waiting for the kettle to boil or for the cat to finally come down from. The curtain rod. This time, though, we're not just leaning. We're reclaiming a little power, one gentle push at a time. Introducing the wall push-up. No floor crawling, no army drills. Just you, your hands, and a bit of trust in the plasterwork. Why? This matters? Well, after 60, we don't just lose strength in our legs. Our arms, chest, and shoulders also begin to whisper. Hey, remember when we could carry groceries like a champion? The muscles that help us open jars, reach shelves, and hug. The ones we love. They all need a bit of attention too. And what's more, strong arms mean steadier balance. When you trip, which we all do sometimes, it's often your arms that catch you first. So, think of this not as an exercise, but as training for life's unexpected wobbles. Here's how to do it. Stand about an arm's length from a wall. Place your palms flat on the wall at shoulder height. Keep your feet steady and your body straight. No banana backs. Please bend your elbows slowly and lean in toward the wall, as if the wall's a friend and you're whispering a secret. Then, gently push back until your arms are straight. Do it 10 times. Or 5. Or just once and say, "Well done, me." Here's a little tip. Breathe out as you push back. It's like sending the tension out of your body with every breath. Who knew the wall could be so therapeutic? And if anyone walks in and asks, "What on earth are you doing?" you can smile and say, "Saving my independence, one push-up at a time." Because that's exactly what this is. It's not about building biceps for the beach. It's about building strength to hold yourself steady. Open the front door, carry your own cup of tea, and wave confidently to your neighbor without wincing. So go ahead. Push the wall today. It won't fall down, but your fear of falling just might. You've got this. And tomorrow, when you lean against that same wall waiting for the kettle, your body will remember. You're not just resting. You're ready. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to subscribe and join our community where we celebrate life's later chapters with heart, humor, and hope. Number 3, the heel-to-toe walk, a simple stroll that trains your balance. Let me ask you something simple. When was the last time you truly paid attention to how you walk? I know, walking is something we've done since we were toddlers, with wobbly legs and 2 big shoes. But here's the thing, just because we can walk doesn't mean we're always doing it well. That's where this gentle, charming little exercise comes in. The heel-to-toe walk. It may sound like a silly dance move from an old ballroom class, and to be honest, it kind of is. But don't let its simplicity fool you. This tiny walk trains your body like a tightrope artist, minus the danger in spandex. Of course, it's about balance. Real, practical, everyday balance. The kind that keeps you from swaying when someone calls your name from behind. The kind that helps you stay upright when your dog sees a squirrel. The kind that lets you confidently step off a curb without holding your breath. Here's how to do it. Stand tall with your feet together. Step forward by placing your heel directly in front of your other foot's toes, like you're walking on an invisible line. Then bring the back foot forward in the same way, heel to toe. Go slowly. 10 steps forward. If you can, then 10 steps back. Don't rush. This isn't a race. It's a waltz with gravity. If you feel unsteady, walk next to a wall or countertop. Not for support, just for confidence. Like training wheels for your feet. And don't be surprised if you wobble at first. That's your body remembering how to feel its way through space again. Those little adjustments in your hips, ankles, and eyes, they're all part of the magic. Oh, and here's the bonus. This exercise does wonders for your brain too. You're retraining the nervous system to stay sharp, responsive, and alert. Some folks even say it helps with focus and memory. So while it may look like a slow-motion catwalk rehearsal, it's actually one of the smartest things you can do to protect yourself from falls and stumbles. Plus, you'll look delightfully elegant doing it. And if someone sees you and asks, "Practicing for a circus audition?" just smile and say, "No, darling, I'm practicing for not falling down in the kitchen." Because you deserve to walk through life with grace, not fear. The floor is yours. Take one smart step at a time. Number 4, the leg raise. For hips that still have hopes and dreams now, let's talk about something we don't often discuss at tea time. Our hips. Yes, the hips. That glorious, underrated part of our bodies that lets us walk, swivel, dance, and sit down without wincing. The truth is, once we pass 60, our hips start whispering more than secrets. They creak, complain, and sometimes downright refuse to cooperate, especially in the mornings. So today's move is for them. The standing leg raise. A gentle rebellion against stiffness. A quiet message to our joints that says, I still want to dance at weddings and get off the couch without grunting. Let's get practical. Stand behind a sturdy chair or near a counter for support. Keep your posture tall. Imagine you just balanced a tray of biscuits on your head. Slowly lift one leg out to the side. Not too high, no karate kicks, please. Hold for a second, then lower it back down with control. Repeat about 10 times, then switch legs. Sounds simple, right? And it is. But it's also powerful. This humble motion strengthens the outer hips and thighs, the very muscles that keep us upright when we shift our weight. Step sideways, or try not to trip over the dog's toy train set. These muscles are your built-in stabilizers, and without them, your balance would be as shaky as a jelly on a trampoline. Even better, strong hips mean fewer aches in your lower back. They support your core, improve posture, and help you walk with confidence, not like you're sneaking into the kitchen at midnight, hoping no one hears the biscuit tin open. And there's more. This exercise encourages hip mobility, which is just a fancy way of saying you'll bend, twist, and move through the world a bit more like your younger self. The one who could put on trousers while standing and didn't wince when picking up the newspaper. If it feels tough at first, that's okay. Wobbling is part of the journey. Think of each shake as a conversation between your muscles and your brain, and they haven't chatted like this in years. So do your leg raises with pride. Let the neighbors think you've taken up a very slow tap dance routine. Smile at the rhythm of movement. And when your hips start to feel stronger, know this. You're not just raising a leg, you're raising your standard of living, because every stable step, every easy twist, every graceful sit starts with hips that still believe in you. Number 5. The seated knee lift, strength from the center outwards. Let's take a moment to talk about our center. Not the shopping center, not the city center, but you, right at the middle, your core. Now I know what you're thinking. Core. Strength? Isn't that what gym instructors shout about while we lie on a mat regretting our life choices? Well, yes, but not for us. We're not here to sculpt abs. We're here to stay strong, steady, and upright. To sit without slouching, stand without swaying, and laugh without pulling a muscle. That's where this simple, surprisingly powerful movement comes in. The seated knee lift. You don't need fancy shoes or a yoga mat. Just a good sturdy chair, your favorite cup of tea nearby, and a spirit that says, I'm not done yet. Here's how to do it. Sit tall on a chair, feet flat on the floor, hands resting gently on your thighs. Slowly lift one knee towards your chest. Just a few inches is enough. Hold it for a second or two, then gently lower it. Alternate legs. And repeat 10 times on each side, or as many as you feel comfortable with. That's it. No crunching, no rolling on the floor. No need to pray for a chiropractor afterward. And yet, this simple motion wakes up the core muscles that wrap around your spine like a warm hug. These are the muscles that keep your back straight, your torso strong, and your balance stable when life gives you unexpected turns, like slippery pavements, mischievous grandchildren, or that sneaky corner rug. A strong core helps with everything. Getting out of bed, tying your shoes, even sitting on the loo without leaning forward like a sailor in a storm. Plus, it improves your posture. And posture isn't just about looking taller. It's about giving your lungs space to breathe deeply, letting your stomach digest properly, and reducing the kind of strain that leads to those "why does my back hurt just from existing?" moments. And here's the secret. The more often you do this gentle lift, the more your body begins to remember how to engage itself. Muscles that have been napping for years start to stretch, tone, and quietly thank you. So next time you're sitting down with your crossword or waiting for your favorite show to start, sneak in a few knee lifts. Make it a part of your tea time routine. Nobody has to know, except maybe your cat, and they already think you're mysterious. One lift at a time, you're rebuilding the very center of your strength. Not to look good in the mirror, but to live well in your body. And that, my friends, is real power. Number 6. Calf raises, stand tall, stay steady today. Let's head south? No, not to the seaside, though wouldn't that be lovely? I mean south on the body. All the way down to the base of your movement empire, your calves and ankles. I must admit, calves don't get much attention. They're the unsung heroes of your lower legs, always working behind the scenes, helping you walk, climb, dance, and stand tall at the bakery when you spot the last cinnamon roll. And your ankles? Well, they're like hinges on a fine old cabinet. When they're strong and smooth, everything else opens with grace. But when they're weak, suddenly you're grabbing walls. You're unsure on escalators. You start planning your walking routes based on how many benches are nearby. That's when you know it's time for a little tune-up, and the calf raise is just a ticket. Here's how it goes. Stand behind a sturdy chair, holding it lightly for balance. Keep your feet hip-width apart, nice and firm on the ground. Slowly. Rise up onto your toes, lifting your heels off the floor like you're trying to see over a fence. Hold for a second or two. Then lower slowly back down. Repeat 10 to 15 times. Don't bounce. Move smooth, like you're stirring soup on a lazy Sunday. What's happening here is delightful. You're strengthening those lovely little calf muscles, the ones that push you forward when you walk and help you rise from a chair with elegance. And more importantly, you're training your ankles to be more stable, which is huge for fall prevention. Ankles, after all, are like your body's shock absorbers. When they're weak or stiff, every step feels a little uncertain. But when they're strong and limber, you strive with confidence, not caution. And here's the beauty of this move. You can do it anywhere. While brushing your teeth, while waiting for the kettle, even while eavesdropping on your neighbor's gardening gossip. I won't tell. Over time, these gentle rises and falls will help you build the kind of lower leg strength that makes stairs feel less like Everest and more like a gentle hill. You'll feel steadier in your shoes, stronger in your stride, and more confident in every corner of your day. So next time someone asks if you've been working out, just smile and say, only every time I wait for my toast to pop. Because true strength doesn't always live in gyms. Sometimes it lives in simple moments, like standing tall and trusting your legs to carry you anywhere you want to go, even if it's just from the kitchen to the biscuit tin. Number 7, marching in place, a parade just for you. We've stretched, we've lifted. We've stood tall, curled our toes, and whispered sweet nothings to our balance. And now, for our grand finale, it's time to march. Yes, you heard me. Marching, but not the stiff military kind with boots and bugles. No. This is marching with grace, with rhythm, with a little wiggle in the hips if you're feeling cheeky. It's the kind of marching that says, I may be over 60, but I still know how to move to my own beat. Marching in place is perhaps the most joyful of all movements. It calls upon your legs, your hips, your core, your arms, and your spirit. It gets your blood flowing, your lungs filling, and your balance sharp as a whistle. Here's how to do it. Stand tall beside a sturdy chair or near a wall for balance, if needed. Lift one knee, then the other, as if you're walking, but on the spot. Let your arms swing naturally at your sides. Go slow or pick up the pace. It's not a race. It's a celebration. March for 1 to 2 minutes to start, then build up gradually. You can even put on your favorite music and imagine you're leading your own parade down memory lane. This movement is simple, yes, but oh, how powerful. Each lift strengthens your hip flexors and thighs. Each step activates your ankles and calves, and every sway of the arm reminds your body how to stay in harmony. And best of all, it mirrors real-life movement, the kind we do every day when we walk to the fridge, answer the door, or chase after a mischievous grandchild who's just hitting the remote. Marching also trains your coordination. It keeps your mind alert, your rhythm tuned, And your timing sharp, like a conductor, leading their own tiny orchestra of bones and muscles. And here's a lovely side effect. It lifts your mood. There's something inherently cheerful about marching in place. Maybe it's the beat. Maybe it's the swing of the arms. Or maybe it's just a reminder that we are still very much alive and moving and present. You can do it in the kitchen, in the hallway, in front of the telly during commercials. Do people still watch those? You can do it in your pajamas or dressed to the nines. You can do it alone, or with your partner, or with the cat watching suspiciously from the sofa. Every march is a declaration. I still have places to go, even if they're right here at home. So lift those knees, wave your invisible flag, and take your body for a little joyful journey, right where you stand. Because every step you take, even in place, brings you closer to something precious. Confidence, freedom, and the quiet pride of knowing you're taking care of yourself. And there we have it, dear friends. 7 simple moves, 1 beautiful goal to keep you strong, steady, and smiling through every step of your golden years. Whether it's a toe lift in the kitchen or a gentle march in the hallway, every little effort is a love letter to your future self. You've given your body a gift, not just a movement, but of dignity, freedom, and joy. So please, don't stop here. Come back to these exercises anytime. Make them your daily companions. Share them with someone you love. Or just revisit this video when you need a gentle nudge or a warm voice reminding you still got it. And if this video made you feel even a tiny bit stronger inside or out, I kindly invite you to tap the like button. It helps this message reach others who may need it. Leave a comment below. Tell us which move made you smile or wobble. We've all been there. Share this with your parents, neighbors, or that one friend who still thinks dancing counts as exercise. They're right, by the way. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss more tips, stories, and laughter made just for you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. For moving with me, laughing with me, and most of all, for believing that it's never too late to feel strong, steady, and beautifully alive. Until next time, stay balanced, stay brave, and don't forget to stretch when you laugh too hard. With love, your companion in health and joy.